Hello guys, so this is Naman and I'll be demonstrating to you how to use Chatgpt, some basic startup, some basic know-how knowledge I'll be sharing. So this is by OpenAI and you will be able to use it to generate ideas. So we call this Chatgpt and it's an artificial intelligence. So anything you ask it to do, it will do it for you. It does a pretty good job, but it's not at the place where it will replace a human being, I feel, but it can do a lot of things really well. So, for example, um, I'll share what you can do. For starters, you can ask the AI that I have this list of food items, right? Um, you can paste this list of food items and you can say, hi, can you please sort them alphabetically? So instead of you looking at each item one by one and sorting, you can just paste here a list of items and ask it to sort, and just click on that and see. It will sort it for you A, B, C, no D, then E, F, G, and then so on, so on, so on. Yeah, it has done a great job. And then you can ask, can you remove non-vegetarian items? So you're applying filtration to it. So you can ask it to remove non-vegetarian items. It will do that. And now you can see stuff like salmon, chicken, beef are missing, right? So it's really amazing that you can do these type of things. And if you did it by yourself, it may take time, but with AI, it's very smooth. And after that, let's see what else we have on the list. So you can ask it to make, let's say you are a worker at McDonald's, right? And you want to get a job, but you don't have like a CV and you have only 3 months of experience, right? So you can ask the AI to make a resume for you with 3 months of McDonald's experience. So it can generate it for you. And you can, but you have to give what you did. So I'll show you how to ask it. So this asking, the way of asking is what we call prompting. The more concise and detailed your prompt is, the better output you'll get usually. So we will be asking, hi, I am a McDonald's worker. I have experience as a burger flipper for 6 months. I have worked in Texas. Can you please write me a resume? I am a community college XYZ graduate. Okay. Community University XYZ graduate from 2020 till 2024 in Bachelor's of Arts with summa cum laude. My duties as a burger flipper included flipping burgers and ensuring no burnt sides on the bun, carrying out duties as a food inspector. Can you write me a quick resume? My email, joe@doe.com. Phone number 1111111. And what else? My name is John Doe. All right. And a resident of Texas. Now, you have provided all these details and you're asking it to make you a resume. And you just ask it. That's it. See how it's going to create you this whole resume. You could literally copy all this and paste it in a Word document and save it and use that. And look at the wording, you see. But do edit your experience if nothing matches. Do edit it out. You see. Look at that. It has produced a really great output. And it has identified and recommended skills that you can put in your resume. See, it has auto-generated. If you think you're not good with time management and multitasking, remove this. Remember, always be genuine. Use AI as a tool. Now, after generating your resume, what else we can do? Okay, you can ask AI to teach you new things. Hi, AI. Let's ask it to teach us how to speak Spanish, right? I want to learn 5 new words. Okay, and we can ask, hi AI, can you teach me, actually not 5 words. Yeah, let's start with 5 phrases. Can you teach me most common 5 phrases in Spanish and provide me with English translation? You can ask it to teach you 5 phrases in Spanish and provide me with the English translation. So here we can see, hello, how are you? Okay, very common. You can see it has provided you with the Spanish version. So, hola, ¿cómo estás? And then I assume if you're in Spain, you're purchasing something, out for shopping, this will be a common phrase, like, how much does it cost? So there, you just say, ¿cuánto cuesta? And so on. Now, there is a certain phrase you want to know. How to say to the waiter to make my food less spicy. So you can you can ask this, and it will produce for you the response. So it will give you maybe 1 option or 2 options. So you can choose which one you want to proceed with. And it's really good for, like for studying. You can ask it the relevant question. I personally find it much better than Duolingo to learn a new language, So you can use this in a way to learn new things. You can ask it even if there are some concepts, like let's say there is something that you don't understand, right? You can ask it to teach you, like you can ask it to explain. So explain to me, how does the Fibonacci sequence work in maths as and pretend I am a 10 years old kid. Actually, like, yeah. All right. So you see, so as a kid, I remember with trouble my elders and how did this Fibonacci sequence work. And yeah, I don't think I had the luxury of asking like an AI, but here you are, and I think it has done quite a great job on explaining how the Fibonacci sequence works. So likewise, you can ask it many things to teach you, right? And let's say you don't know how to cook, you can ask it to teach you how to cook. Like, hey, hi, how do I make a boiled egg? On a teapot, if you have a teapot or a pan, you can choose whatever whatever you have, you just write it. So I'll say on a fry pan. If I have a fry pan, I don't know. So let's use a pot. Let's be logical. Okay, hey, hi, how do I make a boiled egg on a pot? I am a newbie to cooking. So it will give you step by step on how to cook. So it's really great to ask it whatever you have. Now, you can even go ahead and let's say you want to present to your community why we should be going solar instead of not like just using the regular electricity. You can ask it to give you some points that you can write your presentation about. So for that purpose, easy. It helps you with brainstorming and all that. Hey, I want to make a short presentation on why we should use solar panels for greener energy. Can you give me some points and facts that I can make my presentation around, like pros? So see, it will give you the points, like fact and point, fact and point, fact and point. So you can have one slide for renewable energy source, one for reduces carbon footprint, lowers energy bill, all that. So you can see, I think if it was me, I would just go with this, this, and this. This looks good enough. Yeah. Now, if we go further, what else? I think this should be good enough for now. There are even things that you can do, like making images and all that, right? I think that will be covered in another video, but for the average Joe, this should be a simple, straightforward thing on how you can use AI. Just think of AI like ChatGPT as your personal assistant that can carry out data processing and brainstorming and fact checking. You can even ask, hey, what color is the sun? People say it is blue. I think it is yellow. So you can ask it to do like fact check. Alright, actually it turns out whatever the reality is. So you can see from here what it thinks. And yeah, you can use this as a base. I hope this helped you. And you can reach out to me in the comments. And if you have any work for me, you can reach out to me for that as well. I will not charge much, but yeah, sure. Hope that helps you.